And
so at what point did you start, you teaching these kids, what point did the entrepreneurship switch happen?
So I've always been an entrepreneur. When I was in high school, I was making $3,000 to $4,000 a month selling candy. I was paying my mom's mortgage. Yeah. I was in 4 schools. I had about 10 people off and on working for me for 4 different schools. So when I was in high school, I had about 40 staff of 40, if you will.
What?
Yeah, I wasn't the cool guy either. So I only gave candy to the cool guys because they all didn't have no money either. What? So that's how I got cool by giving them. We called it work. We called it work.
Strategy.
Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah. So when I came into to start teaching, I kind of always had the entrepreneurial thing, but I was trying to figure out what can make me the same money that I was making in high school. Because if you're making netting 3 to 4, if you're netting $3,000 to $4,000 a month selling candy in high school, it's hard to look at any other career because you're like, yo, who gonna pay me this? I'm barely scraping money out of my teaching salary. I'm at 95,000 just with teaching and nonprofit, and then teaching people how to get contracted with the school system. Yeah, I graduated college at $103,000 a year, but I'm doing 3 things, and so that's crazy. And so I'm trying to figure out what could give me that same growth and spread. And I didn't think of entrepreneurship as a fad then. I thought of it as a career. And I didn't know what industry I wanted to get in to even think about entrepreneurship as like what people think about it today. It's just like this cool thing. Right. And it wasn't for me. My stepdad was owned 3 barbershops in the city of DeSoto. Okay. So he was prominent in business. My grandfather was the first millionaire I ever met. Wow. He sold his accounting firms to Jackson Hewitt. So I didn't want to do taxes. I know damn sure I didn't want to cut no damn hair. So I'm like, okay, I'm just going to teach. Do superintendent stuff.
But the fact that you even saw entrepreneurship at a young age was not something, that's not something that's...
Yeah, for sure.
Regular. People are looking for those things. Right. So what are some of the things you feel like you picked up from your daddy or your granddaddy?
So my dad, they call him a loan shark. Okay. So my dad was like he was the one who lent money. Okay. And my grandfather was the accounting firm guy, and then my stepdad was the one who owned multiple barbershops. Okay. I got different from everyone. So my dad was gangster. Yeah. So my dad.
So you got a little gangster in you.
Yeah, my dad. When I say loan shark, I mean kicking down your door when you owe the money type stuff. Listen. So I got to see the other side what need to get done. Yeah. You know. But
y'all don't play with Jake.
I found like this little notepad, and they know my dad. He don't talk. So he come in the room. He'll sit there, and it's the most intimidating thing ever. He'll go, son, come here. I'm like, oh shit. At 30, I'm scared. Okay. Yeah. So my dad, I found out he was lending money because he used to actually draw the people who owed him faces. So he had all their faces in this like yellow notepad with weird numbers beside it. I'm like, yo, what, Dad? What's this? Oh, those are people that owe us money. Remember, son, if people owe you, you'll never be broke. We went to the bank. My dad wanted to get $10,000 out the bank. He had $10,000 in his bank account. He said, use my bank, but I want to use y'all to lend money. They had to jump through a bunch of hoops, all these hoops. And then my dad got mad. He took the money out. He said, I'll be the bank myself. He came back to the car. He said, never depend on the bank for what you can do for yourself. Remember that, son. And I took it literal. I took it like I can be the bank. Yeah. Literally. So that's when the whole campaign of Mr. Be the Bank came. And then my grandfather taught me structure, order. My dad was a drunk. Yeah. So he made the money and spent it all on everybody to have fun. My granddad was more disciplined. He was the one who had staff. He had employees. Wow. We got up at 5 a.m. every morning when I was with him. And the beautiful thing about it was I'm extremely blessed because he's not my blood grandfather. He's my grandfather through marriage. My dad married his daughter. Got you. And he took me under his wings because he didn't want me in the streets with my dad. Yeah. So that's how we kind of built that bond. And then with my stepdad, when I went to see my mother, because I live with my dad full time. When I went to go spend time in the summer with my mother, I was with them. And that's what kind of taught me how you can actually get people to show them how to make money in the shop. So I got to see different ways of entrepreneurship, from extreme to lackadaisical. But I saw it and I respect it in such a high regard that I don't play with it. Yeah. And I don't like when people play with entrepreneurship like it's some fad, because like it's really, really, really a career. Yeah. And if you take it like that, it can help you out.
No, absolutely. And even thinking about your journey, now you're taking this like seriously.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And you probably seeing people around you, you like, y'all not taking this as seriously as I'm taking it, right? How did that make you feel?
It actually makes me feel great because my grandfather used to always say something. He said, son, if you ever go to prison,
these life lessons.
I ain't going to, but if you do, let me tell you what to do.
Yeah.
Son, always fight the person who got a due date. Never fight the person that's in there for life.
Well.
And so I took the same regard in business. So I asked my grandfather, so what do you mean? He would say, somebody who has a due date is typically going to be thinking about, should I fight you or should I not? Because they know they're getting out.
Yeah.
Somebody that's in there for life, this is all I got.
Right.
So in entrepreneurship, this is all I got.
Right.
So somebody I know is just in it for a trend, or you just in it for a vacation, or you just in it for some shoes, or you just in it to stunt. If you just in it for some jewelry, I'm gonna bust your ass.
Yeah.
Cause I do this every day. I don't have an exit plan. I don't want to get to a certain point and then retire. I'm not looking to get to a number and be done.
Yeah.
So I'm a lifer. So I see a lot of people on social, they do all of this stuff and it's cool. But I was running $1 million shop at 26 years old offline before I even got online. So I've been doing it for a long time.
Right.
And so the algorithms don't really affect me because we do business off and on. So it's it's fun because as they do the trends, they get all the attention, and then their customers and clients are going to figure out that they were only there. And then eventually they're going to come back to real business people that actually care about the customers. We love what they bring because they take care of my family. They take care of my friends. And so we treat all of our customers like mini investors. And we treat them that way because they're, funding our lifestyle.
You said you made your first $1 million